Pet All the Dogs collection is now available. The link is in the description below. What is up, you guys, and welcome into our awesome channel. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to see our daily entertaining videos and make sure to hit the notification button to stay tuned. In this video, a former slave flees to US, competes twice in Olympics and joins Air Force. A man who was once a slave in South Sudan fled to the US before competing in the Olympics on two separate occasions. In what was already an extraordinary life, the Olympian has now joined the US Air Force. When Gore Maker was a child, he was forced to be a slave twice in his home country of South Sudan. When I was captured, I was forced to be a slave laborer, he said. I would wash dishes or do anything else needed to get by. I slept in a small cell and rarely got to eat, but not always. Eventually, Maker was able to escape his terrible conditions and seek refuge in the United States. I was very excited to come to the US, he said. Looking back at everything my family and I endured, it is a miracle that I made it out of there. Maker was determined to give his future family a better life than he started off with. He knew that he was only able to achieve that by getting an education and persevering through the toughest ordeal. It was when Maker's teacher introduced him to running that truly came into his own. After training for a few years, Maker eventually reached a level where he was good enough to compete in not one, but two Olympic Games. His first Olympic outing was in the men's marathon at the 2012 Olympics in London. That time, he was unaffiliated with any country. Then once South Sudan had gained independence, he represented the country at the Olympics 4 years later in Rio. All of the things I've accomplished had derived from the opportunities the US has given me, he said. When I first came to America, I didn't have hardly anything, but with the support and opportunity this country has given me, I've been able to completely change my life. Maker's next goal is to be in the US Air Force. From here, he aims to represent his country of refugee, the US, which has given him so many new opportunities. Joining the greatest Air Force in the world has been an absolute miracle, he said. I can't wait to see what this next chapter holds for me. So guys, make sure to leave us your comments on this really happy reunition and how hard it is to stay away from your family for this long time. And make sure to leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, peace out.